Hello, friends.
What are you doing here? Just kidding.
What? Oh, welcome back to us again. Oh man, that was pretty cute.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Why are you kidding? It's really cute.
I pulled that.
Oh, well, he's pretty cute. Anyway, here we are again for our 25 and 26 week pregnancy update. You guys, I don't even know how this is going so fast, but it is. So we march on. Time. Oh. Well, if you are just joining us for the first time and you've never been here before, welcome. Sorry, my face has something on it.
You jumped in at a weird spot. Go start over.
But we're so glad to have you on our channel. As I say pretty much most of the time, I am a totally blind wife / mama to be.
She's always one of those, not most of the time.
Yes. And my dear husband Richard here, who I love so much, is totally excited, and he will be a father in September. So we are having a baby. So, and I have to start off by saying that I decided the title of this video before we started recording, and Richard doesn't know the title, so he's going to learn in just a second.
But by the time you find out, I found out, so...
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
So, the title of this video, as you know, because you just read it, you guys will get to find out the name of baby girl Hicks.
Oh, we're doing that.
Yes, we are, but here's the kicker. You got to watch the whole video because we're going to reveal it at the end.
Skip to the end.
No! Well, you
then
want
come back to now.
I guess.
Right now is about 1:55.
But you
We'll wait. So now you know her name is blah. I'm just kidding.
You will get to find out her name today, which is super exciting. I know lots of you have been asking about that. And we weren't like keeping it a secret or anything. I just thought it'd be fun to like wait to share it. And as I've said before, it was on another one of my videos that I, kind of filmed a while back, and I was going to see if any of you could find it, and a couple of you have, but not everybody has, so we will make sure and reveal it today. Anyways, let's get into our fun update for these last couple of weeks. So, starting with week 25, the baby, our dear baby girl Hicks, was the size of a cauliflower. This is a little bit big of one, but you get the idea.
I
Cauliflower
just picked the biggest
bunch.
possible one, because I mean...
You should have gotten a smaller one like I told you to. You silly. Okay, so that's a cauliflower. Now here's the kicker.
No, they had these.
This week, so not much growth has actually taken place, maybe like a little bit. This week, our little girl is the size of a head of lettuce, which is basically the same size.
I picked the smallest head of lettuce.
Why did you do that? Did you do it on purpose?
Kidding.
Oh, okay. Well, the head of lettuce is supposed to be bigger than the cauliflower, but just by a little bit, so kind of is.
Every baby is different.
So that either way, that's a big baby. Like, you guys, she's getting big. I can't believe it. She is 2 pounds now. 2 pounds. Can you believe it? Like, I'm in shock. Week 26, 2 pounds.
Which part's the belly?
That's big. Well, I don't know. I'm glad you're not going to eat that one, too.
That is the head.
And also, week 26 is exciting because the baby is starting to open her eyes in the womb, and her vision's not fully there yet, but there's something there that she's starting to experience. So that's exciting. And the other exciting thing about this week is that for week 26, our baby girl is starting to practice breathing. So she's like starting to practice her lung exercise. Like, not really necessarily breathing, because you don't take your first breath, obviously, until you come out of the womb, but...
Breathing water.
Yeah, like, she's exercising her lung activity, which is really great, because as I said a couple weeks ago, week 24 is when she hit viable, meaning if she had been born, which thank the Lord she was not, she would have a chance of surviving. Now, just 2 weeks later, her chance of surviving is even better, especially now that she's practicing her lung function. So that is really exciting. This is a great week. We are so happy and thankful to have made it this far. And we are looking forward to the rest of our journey as well. But this is exciting, and baby's doing great, and she's growing every day, and she's squirming around as fast and strong as ever. And now I can actually kind of like make her kick when I want to, because as soon as I lean back on any chair, she just starts going. And as soon as I lay down, she starts going. So she's getting a lot more consistent where I can know exactly when she's going to kick. And Richard's been able to feel her a lot more this week. Huh, babe? She hasn't shied away from him as much.
But
Oh, I was gonna have to turn that off. Anyways, do you have your phone?
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna turn the air off now. Sorry guys for that noise. But anyways, we have these cool thermostat that you can actually turn off through your phone.
Hooray
Not sponsored.
Hooray for nice landlords that come over and are like, I have this one that's super nice.
Yes.
So Alyssa can use it from her phone app.
And I usually don't turn the air on a lot, guys, during the day, but that's what we'll get into in my symptoms. I'm pregnant.
It says it's 46% humidity in here.
Wow.
I think it's lying.
And I don't usually turn on the air during the day because we try to save. We only turn it on if we really need it. Like, I try to save and open the doors instead, but you guys...
But you can set it to cool on the way home.
Yeah, but pregnancy and hot flashes are a thing. So, we'll get into that. Let's talk about, well, there's really not much to talk about for my weight because we haven't been to the doctor since last time we spoke. So, I'm still 148, but I probably gained because the baby has gained. So, I'm going to guess that I'm 149 right now, at least. I'm going to hit 150 soon, guys. Which means... Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
Don't.
Okay. I'm just not used to it, but it's okay. It's for the health of the baby. So, why does this take so long to turn off? Anyways, hopefully you guys can hear us. If you can't, I'm so sorry. But I'm sure we're loud enough that you can with the fan on. So we'll finally get into my symptoms. I have a lot of new symptoms this week that actually started last week. The first of which I kind of mentioned during week 24, but it was heartburn. And heartburn kind of started week 24, especially after my glucose test that we did at the doctor where I where I drank that, the chalky
glucose
stuff.
Test.
Yeah, the chalky stuff. So that's kind of the day my heartburn started kicking in, but it wasn't just because of that test. You guys, it continued and it worsened a lot.
So the myth is very hairy baby.
Yeah, I think our little girl's gonna have a full head of hair because this heartburn the last week or so has been so intense that I have actually had to take Tums. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that I try to avoid any medicine while pregnant. Even when they say it's okay, I try to avoid it. But it has been bad enough where I have needed to take 2 to 4 Tums sometimes per day, which is safe, by the way.
It says for pregnant ladies, don't take over this many in a day.
Yeah, it says I can take 10, but I would never do that anyway. But yeah, so heartburn is definitely real. I can't lay down after I eat because it will be miserable. I have to sit up pretty straight. Even if I lean back, it's pretty bad. It's just bad. Like, it hurts. And I feel like I'm going to throw up a lot of the time now, which I'm not used to. But it's okay. It's all for the sake of our sweet baby, and I will put up with anything that I need to for her. So that's definitely gotten harder, but that's okay. I never had morning sickness, so I will take the heartburn. It's kind of similar, but, you know, because you feel nauseous, because heartburn makes you feel nauseated. But I will take it. Oh, well, they can wait. I will definitely take the heartburn anytime for this baby. So now that I've said that 3 times, let's move on to my next symptom.
My bad.
I have so many symptoms this week. So,
I'm here.
The next, I know you are. My husband's so cute. Anyways.
I'm being a pest this video.
This video? I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, sometimes I'm just staring blankly or smiling and nodding, making faces. This time I'm just like...
You're just being cute.
I'm just bugging you.
We like to have fun over here if you haven't noticed. So... If you like to have fun, you should join us. Anyways, so
if you would like to confess that you don't want to have fun, leave that comment below because I want to see that that's a thing.
So he can tease you, right? Is that what you're thinking?
I just want you to confess to the world that you are that person that doesn't want to have fun.
Yeah, okay. Well, next symptom, like I said, is Charlie horse, which is also called leg cramps. Those of you who are pregnant or have been pregnant, women, you know this is a thing. Now, anybody can get these, but when you're pregnant, they happen a lot more frequently. So, yeah, it started last week, like a week and a half ago or so, when I got my first one, or my first big one. And literally, you guys, it usually happens in the middle of the night, like after I've been asleep for a while, and I like will wake up and kind of flex my leg to stretch, and all of a sudden, and I'm not even awake fully, but all of a sudden, I'm awake because my leg
and the calf just goes.
Yeah, the calf muscle is like so. Okay, one time I screamed. And I was like, "Ow!" and woke Richard up, and he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Ow!" and I was dying. And actually, it's happened a few times. It actually happened like 3 nights in a row. And the last night in a row that it happened, I had a sore calf muscle for like 4 days after that. It was awful. It was hard to walk. Not kidding. So I get those a lot. The last couple days, I have actually gotten a few cramps in my feet. So like when I like take off my shoe or I move my foot a certain way, it starts like spazzing.
Yeah.
So that is definitely a pregnancy thing. Yes, drinking water I've heard is a good solution, so I'm trying to be better about that. But I'm really bad about drinking a lot of water. So if you got any tips, I have a few ideas, but to make me drink more water, leave them down below in the comments. Quotas, yeah. I do have a half-gallon jug that I fill, and I have to try to finish it every day, but I don't always do that. So yeah, no, just one. You're supposed to drink half your body weight in water, which means my water intake is going up. Yes, in ounces.
Yeah, here's.
So
75.
I right now have to drink like 75. Oh my goodness. Anyways,
you're not at 150 yet.
I'm about there.
75
yes.
pounds of water.
Oh, but yeah. So the leg cramps, the foot cramps are so real and so painful. But that's just part of being pregnant, and it will happen more, and that's okay. So that's that. As far as anything else, pretty much sciatic pain has gotten a little bit worse again, to where like when I stand up or sit down, just from like the top of my butt to like the bottom of my leg or back of my legs, it's just shooting pain. Ow, ow. Like that's just part of it. I get some shooting cramps on either side of my uterus. That's pretty normal. I think I've gotten some Braxton Hicks contractions, although I don't know what they feel like. They say your stomach kind of hardens and tightens, but the thing is my stomach's always hard and tight right now, so but I have felt a little bit of tightening here and there, so I think that has been what those are, because your uterus is like practicing for contractions, which is kind of cool. I kind of think that's awesome. And they don't hurt, which is good. So, well, they sometimes I'll get like a little pain on one either side or the other, but I think that's just not the same thing as I think the contraction itself is just a tightening. Okay. So I don't think it really hurts. It's just pressure, kind of, more or less. But yeah, so those are pretty much the new symptoms this week that I've been experiencing, aside from even more urination. Like, guys, it has multiplied.
If this is your first time joining us, we talk about this all the time. Which
yes, when you're pregnant, you have to pee every 10 minutes.
Maybe we should go through and put in a TMI warning on every video, in case it's their first time watching our
That's true. I did warn everyone in our first few updates, hey, this is TMI. Pregnancy updates are always TMI. So if you don't like TMI, I'm sorry, I just said I had to pee. And you should sign off now. It won't get any worse.
You're probably the same person that doesn't like fun, though. So.
He didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Let's move on before...
You're already this far in. You're waiting for the name, so... We gotcha, so...
It's true,
TMI.
it's true.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, one more symptom was the hot flashes. Well, not so much hot flashes, but just I get hot a lot easier now, which is weird because I'm always cold. Always cold. Like... I get cold. I'm like a reptile. Like, Richard calls me a lizard. A lizard. Get it? A lizard.
That's our combination.
That's our names together, and I'm a reptile because I'm always cold. Yeah, so I'm always cold, but lately, I'm hot all the time. So the air's on a lot, as you could heard earlier.
Just a heat wave out there anyway.
Well, yeah, but even when it's not hot out, I'm just hot. I get hot at night. In the middle of the night, I wake up and sweat. It's just horrible, and I never do that. So, yeah. That's fun too. So, fun. On to cravings. So my cravings this week. What are you doing?
Playing with cauliflower.
You're playing with our baby? Well, I guess the baby's now ahead of lettuce. So this week I've had fun cravings. First of all, still craving sweets, still craving fruit. Same old stuff there. But this week, no lie, you guys. In June, in the middle of June. Guess what I'm craving? Pumpkin pie.
There's one on the table.
Okay, and this is the weirdest thing. I told Richard yesterday, I was like, well, okay, this is...
It's because we had to pick up dessert for our small group, and I saw pumpkin pie, and I just picked it up.
Yeah, but here's the weird part about this.
Oops, I opened the lettuce.
Stop. Stop fidgeting. Put it down.
Wait, what is it? The Braxton Hicks, getting used to contractions. I'm getting used to dealing with a child.
Oh my gosh. don't open our lettuce. We're not ready to wash it yet.
I didn't wash the carrot before I bit it.
That was
not gonna wash this lettuce before I bite.
If you haven't watched the previous updates, there's one. Ew! Did you really do that? Did he really just do that?
I'm trying to get you ready for stopping a child from putting things in the mouth.
Now, babe,
So
you shouldn't put that in your mouth. It's dirty. No, put it down.
This is a baby girl, so that's even more complicated.
You guys, he just bit into a head of lettuce.
No.
I thought you...
That would be cool, though.
Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Just
See, you guys can tell I'm blind because I thought he bit into it. It sounded like he did.
It's like this.
Ew, stop it. Ew, it's crawling on me. Okay, what was I saying? You're so distracting. Huh. You're making them sit here longer than they probably want to.
I have no idea.
Oh, the cravings. Yes. So I always love pumpkin pie. So I had this weird need for it like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, that's weird. And then we found it at Sprouts when we had to get, like he said, dessert for our small group. And I had it one time, and I was like, okay, my craving's done. I'll never have it again. Well, until fall. Well, then last night, this is really bad, you guys. So my guide dog, Gabby, she's been sick a little. Her tummy's been a little sensitive. And so last night I sent Richard out to get her a can of pumpkin, like pure pumpkin puree, like not sweetened, just
sick
pumpkin. Because a little tablespoon of pumpkin can help their digestive system so that they stop having the runs. So he went and picked up a can of pumpkin, and I was on the phone with him, and I'm like, I want pumpkin. I want to eat out of the can. Like, it was bad, you guys. That's gross, I know. So I didn't say anything to him. Well, I did, but I didn't say get me pumpkin pie because I didn't think there would be any pumpkin pie in June. So I was just like, I want to eat out of the pumpkin can. No, I'm not going to do that. That's gross. I'm going to have ice cream. No. So I hung up with him, and he comes home last night, and after dinner, we were about to go to bed, and he like hands me a little box with a little can of whipped cream. He had bought me a pumpkin pie, you guys, from the grocery store. I don't know how there is pumpkin pies at the grocery store this time of year, but I'm going to have some tonight, and I'm really excited because it's my craving, and it's amazing. So, just in case you're wondering what my craving was this week, that's what it has been, and pretty much everything else is the same. Aversions, not really. I did, however, a few days ago, or maybe it was a week ago, we were at a pool party with some of our friends, and one of the guys that lived at the house was making chicken for himself, or what was he making?
Smoking the chicken.
Smoking chicken?
He had a smoker, and it was just doing that jetting out its smoke, and it smelled really good to me. It
smelled good to him, and I got a whiff. You guys, I thought I was gonna hurl. And I've heard that some pregnant women can't handle the smell of meat, mostly chicken, while it's cooking. So that, I guess I'm experiencing that now. So chicken doesn't sound appetizing right now as much as it usually does. So that was gross. But other than that, I've been doing pretty good. Not much has been making me sick except for heartburn. So that's good. I do stay away from tomatoes and things that are high in acid because of the heartburn.
Then you crave orange juice and drink all of it. And then you're full of acid. And then
I'm trying to be better about not drinking orange juice because that does hurt. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the aversions and pretty much it for the update, which means here comes the fun part you guys have been waiting for like an hour. However long this video is. I know it's not an hour, but our sweet baby girl Hicks has a name.
Oh, yes.
And her name is going to be, drum roll.
Ah.
Oh, I just got Gabby's attention. Good girl. Her name is going to be, Gabby's my dog, but our sweet baby, our daughter, is going to be named 1, 2, 3. Annabella Joy Hicks. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm going to explain it. Okay, so it's going to be spelled Annabella. And yes, that's one name. It's not hyphenated. It's not two names. It's Annabella. She will go by Bella, just because we love the name Bella. But I wanted to do Annabella because Anna means full of grace, and Bella means full of beauty. So she's going to be full of grace and beauty. And Annabella also starts with an A, which is the same as my name. And her initials are going to be AJH, which is the same as mine, except my middle name is Jean, which if those of you who know me, you guys know that I hate my middle name. I despise it. It makes me sound like a hillbilly.
Especially now that you have my last name of Hicks.
Melissa Jean Hicks. Anyways.
Instead of an Italian last name.
Yes. So, Miss Annabella does not have to suffer the way that I have suffered. She's going to get Joy, and Joy is actually after my mom. My mom's middle name is Joy, and my sister's middle name is Joy. So it's kind of in the family, and my cousin is also Caitlin Joy. So there are 3 Joys in the family, and so Miss Annabella will get that middle name, and her initials will be the same as me, as her mama. And we are so excited, and Joy is such a beautiful name too. I've always loved it. You know, I think about the joy of the Lord when I hear it, and Bella means beautiful in Italian, and I have Italian roots. So we're just really excited about the name Annabella Joy Hicks, and she is going to be so beautiful, and we're excited to share that name with you guys.
Yes.
You guys are actually the first to know. We have not shared it on Facebook yet, and we probably will not share it on Facebook unless someone asks, because I don't know. I don't like to share it unless people ask.
I'll say, go look on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll say, go look on YouTube. I don't know. If people say what's her name, I'll tell them, but I don't just like advertise the information without being asked. So because you guys asked us, that's why we gave it to you. So hope you enjoyed the name reveal, and we are excited that you guys will get to continue our journey if you wish, and we'll get to one day see and hear Miss Annabella when she comes out of the womb. So thanks for watching this video, you guys. As always, feel free to give this a thumbs up if you liked it, comment down below, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we will talk to you next time. Bye. Bye, guys. Okay, here's the belly shot for 26 weeks and 2 days. Ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
We good? Oh, she's popped a lot this week. And if you can tell, I don't know, but my belly button is starting to come out. It's not quite out, but it's kind of poking out, isn't it, babe?
Yeah. It pops out now.
Yeah, so there's the bump. And we definitely will have more progress, but she is growing, and we're so excited. We will see you in the next update. Bye.
Bye.